Truth be told, this is my first time interacting with the Beyblade series at all. It can't be helped, I was always more of a Pokemon kid growing up with Sonic, Mario, and Crash Bandicoot thrown in, and I'm not one to broaden my horizons. But staying on topic, I entered Beyblade Burst Evolution fully aware this kid probably already saved the world or took down a criminal organization, inspired 10 people before he got out of bed, and cured cancer, your basic Ash Ketchum, and I'm just going to have to assume everything makes sense when it brings up previous events. I'm also assuming there's a reason this kid can travel wherever he pleases with no adult supervision. Having done no research and relying on the anime alone to help me out, Beyblade is a sport where two people make two spinning tops spin at each other really fast. First one to knock down or even break the other wins. Episode 1 gave me the strong impression these spinning tops are sentient to some degree, or at least Volt talks to them like he would Pokemon. And during the most intense parts of a match, it would use a visual metaphor of two creatures that looked like they came from Yu-Gi-Oh! To emphasize what's going on. Furthermore, these spinning tops evolve. However, in episode 2, someone knowledgeable about the Beyblade sport was weirded out that Volt was talking to his spinning top. I question her reasoning skills though. See, when Volt first arrived to Spain to join the team she leads, she sent another kid to find Volt, and not only did she fail to arrange a meeting place between the two, but the kid didn't seem to recognize Volt, and even made Volt prove his claim to have been chosen for the team instead of taking him back to that girl to confirm. Did she not give the kid a picture of Volt or something? All this, and she chastised him for being late. Girl, you're crazy. I like that. I question the reasoning skills of Volt, too. Talking to a toy is one thing. First episode he gets in a van with a total stranger because said stranger took his toy, and while this scene turned out friendly enough, it felt off. That stranger was just seen watching kids through binoculars. The dubbed version does that thing most anime for younger audiences do in that it tries way too hard to sound hip, sometimes making up its own phrases, which is normal for children's anime. The series claims to have strategy, but I wasn't buying it at first. I saw a single ability or gimmick of the opponent before Volt simply overpowers them or powers up to overpower them. It took a few episodes before I was convinced Beyblading was something that could be thought out in depth. I rank its knack for strategy at 1/10 of Death Note. Of course I'm primarily referring to matches involving either Volt or Free de la Hoya. And this is where my investment in the series was. Free is like a younger version of L. Dead Eyes displays no enthusiasm in his behavioral patterns, typically knows the outcome of everything before it happens, so I liked him, as well as the ability of his spinning top. Reminds me of when I used to pull out Darkrai and irritate everyone. I eventually became somewhat fond of Christina as well. As the owner of the team, she has the struggle of holding the team together through hard times, and she's kind of cute. It must be difficult to choose which players to send into matches and yet have no input on the match itself. In fact, these two were all I cared about. This could have been an anime about butt-wiping contests, and my immersion would not change as long as these two got screen time. However, somewhere around episode 10, Free had to go somewhere, and I became very unimpressed. Some guy quit the team after that, but that was the first thing I learned about him, so it had no impact on me. I just slowly lost interest over time. Credit where it's due, it did spark my curiosity from time to time. I couldn't predict it much at all. And it makes for a good character drama. Each person reacted differently to having the new guy, Volt, outshine everyone but Free immediately. Also, if you look close, the beginning goes into how different people have fun. Volt has fun just playing the game, Free only has fun winning, and Silas only seems to have fun crushing people's dreams. But they're all on the same team having fun, and that's what matters. Its hidden meanings weren't enough for me though, and I had planned to drop it at episode 20, but that was the episode Christina got the most character development and Free was creatively developed while he wasn't even around, and suddenly I wasn't just curious, I was interested. And then the next episode several characters were roped into making a movie about space ninjas. That's not me being dismissive, that actually happened. I looked up from my phone when they put Christina in a costume, and for one match before losing my patience and googling when the hell Free shows up again. Chaos Kyun, what is Free to you that you would skip 9 episodes? I don't know, I just felt some degree of kinship is all. Dude, you know you have characters you can get more invested in, and you know you can find cuter girls, and you know you can find more exciting games. You're right, this isn't worth it. I don't regret at least giving Beyblade a shot. For a little while it was kind of refreshing to see a young person's anime again. Maybe I'll remember it when I have kids of my own. As it currently stands though, it and I are not friends.